Hey, welcome everyone. Please be advised that I'm not your financial advisor, and everything I'm gonna say here is based on my opinion in the chart. Welcome to CryptoReality. Now let's dive in. XRP US dollar right now. As you can see here, we can't go through this resistance here. So now we're back to the red zones. Okay, as you can see here in the shorter time frame, this is 1 hour time frame for XRP US dollar. As you can see here, we are going to go much further to the downside. This is a bear flag. I am seeing a bear flag here. This is gonna be your pole. So I'm gonna extend this. Right now, it's like it's gonna break. So this one is such a bad thing. Okay, there you go. As you can see here, we can break to the downside of this support. I don't know if this one holds. Okay, I hope it holds here so we can some kind of a bounce back in here to come back up here to maybe play out like this, and maybe decision time to go down or to go up. Okay, I don't think if that's gonna happen in here, but yeah, that's the measured move for the shorter time frame in here, just like we are seeing right now. Or maybe this is a cap and inverse cap and handle whatsoever that is. You see this one? Okay, so if that's the case, we need some measured move in here. There's gonna be some necklines here. So this is kind of bad if this happens. This is gonna be your measured move. Alright, I'm gonna put it in here so you can see we can go all the way back to 1.98 area. Okay, so that's the levels that you have to understand. First is your 2.02 area, and the next one is 1.97 level of support. So that's for shorter time frame. Okay, because look at your US dollar dominance in here, looking good. You see this bottom in here. Maybe this is a nice inverse head and shoulders. Okay, look at this. This is gonna be your inverse head and shoulders pattern, and of course that turns to be bullish. And your measured move for that is this one, that it may reach around this 6.15% area or even higher. We don't know how much strength it can go, because look at your 4-hour chart in here. We have some golden crossing your MACD, so expect some higher prices for US dollar dominance, which will cause a dump in our cryptocurrencies. Okay, also your Bitcoin is now struggling in here, and this one is a dope because now I am seeing again the Bart Simpson head. Okay, this is kind of bad in here. So this is gonna be your first support, 87,000. The next level could be your 84,000. Okay, so be mindful for that, for those dumps. Okay, so this is just my own opinion. Okay, I'm not telling you to buy or sell anything in here. Just focus on your trades. Yup, if this happens, then I am right again. This one dumps in here. I hope it holds the support, because we have nice supports in here. Then we bounce up here. So what's your first bounce there? Okay. Yep. Let me put it something in here. Yep, this one is much better. I'm not gonna remove that. So if that happens, it dumps, then maybe it come back up here much higher. Okay, so what's that price? 94,000. Okay, and if you see, if you zoom it out, all you can see is just the bear flag. Okay, some consolidations here, and then we come back down. maybe our first level of support is this 75,000 for Bitcoin, and if it breaks, then expect the 62,000 level of area. It all depends on how this bear flag plays out in here. Okay, I want to look at in the higher time frames so we can see if there's a nice support in there. Yep, this could be. This one could be around here. Yep, it's gonna color that green. That's your 85,000, 75,000 should I say. First level of support. Let me change the color. Yep, there you go. Where's that? Oh, I'm sorry for that. I thought it was horizontal line, but it's not. Okay, maybe around in here. Yep, it's gonna be the green right there. Okay, 74,000 could be your next level of support. How is that? Because we have resistance here, we have resistance here, we have support here, so maybe we can go all the way down here as your support. Then let's see how it plays out, if it come back up or eventually we continue to go down. So eventually, if this thing happens, we are in a bear market. So expect your 2026 is your bleeding year. And same goes with my other altcoins. So yeah, let's think about that in the past. Right now we are sitting here at 92,000. Okay, look at this, how it got rejected in here. So I'm gonna remove this first so you can see the possibilities in here. Yep, I'm gonna make this simple in here. Yep, there you go. Yeah, 104,000 still at play. The bounce in there still at play. I don't know, I was just seeing it because of your weekly time frame in here. Yep, this is your weekly time frame. Still looking good in the candlestick, holding this, so we can literally go bounce up to 104,000 before it goes to the downside. Or eventually, if we get rejected, still in here. Okay, this level areas here, then I'm gonna say that we're dope. Okay, we continue to go down. Also for your XRP. Okay, maybe this parallel channel is broken up. It's already broken. Okay, so let's stick to this inverse cap and handle pattern here, which will lead us to the downside here at 1.98 level, 1.97, 1.98, or touching here 1.98. Yep, maybe this is gonna be your breakout candle if that happens, right? So in a short-term time frame, expect this. Okay, I'm gonna call this one like this, right? Okay, 1.98. Let's just see how it plays, but this one is my short-term price prediction for them. So if you learned something here, please do me a favor, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for me. Always do your own research, plan your trades, stay healthy, stay strong. God bless. Bye bye.